get your Akademiks and check it out because the great ones always go down for some stupid fucking reason. I mean, Omar in The Wire, he got killed because he was about to buy a pack of annihilators and a little kid capped him, okay? He should have been the guy not lacking. Now, Vybz Kartel, which is a Jamaican dancehall legend and also supposedly a popular area don, he was basically caught because he was bragging on the phone, supposedly, about murders that he might have been involved with. All right, he even taped it, okay? Now, El Chapo, okay, and I made a joke on Twitter. I was like, listen, man, El Chapo must have got caught when he went out to go get his Powerball ticket, and they probably just caught him lacking. But the reason why he was caught is actually just as ridiculous. Apparently, El Chapo was thirsty for fame. Yes, El Chapo probably after seeing the huge Netflix hit Narcos and seeing Pablo Escobar get all that goddamn clout, he said, hold the fuck up. I'm actually alive and I'm living this shit. I gotta set my legacy up because when I hit the big screens, I gotta be doing this shit in style. Now, apparently, and this is coming from all Mexican officials, and this is coming from Mexican authorities themselves, they're saying that they were able to track down Pablo Escobar because he reached out to movie directors, actors, writers, because he wanted to get a biopic of himself in the works, okay? He wasn't going to wait till he was dead and have motherfucker like Tyler Perry do his shit. He wanted to make sure his shit was going to be done right. So he reached out to a lot of people. He reached out to actresses who would like broker communications with him and other people within the movie industry. And also he was doing interviews. Apparently him and Rolling Stone, they were going to do an interview, or they actually did an interview. And that same interview helped to get him caught. Right? Apparently, the guy who was involved with that interview, his name is Sean Penn. Apparently, Mexican officials tracked El Chapo partially through his whereabouts. So maybe Mexican officials knew what it was. Be like, oh, where are you about to go interview that nigga? Okay, we ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna let you go. And then once you let us know where he's at, we gonna get that nigga like a couple days later, all right? Now, El Chapo has been arrested, but it's kind of mind-blowing that he reportedly paid over $50 million to get out of jail the first time, right? He gets out of jail. He's on the run. Apparently, he had a life-threatening or near life-threatening situation when they almost caught up with him again. Apparently, he broke his leg. He limped away, but his bodyguards carried him away. Apparently, there was another raid that was supposed to happen, but they had to abort it because he was with kids. So he's been really on the run. And I hear a lot of people say a lot of dumb things because people saw the picture of him after they arrested him, and a lot of people were shocked. And this is why I know a lot of people live in a movie world. They see Pablo Escobar, and they said, yo, this guy was living a life. He's a billionaire. You see all that cash, and you actually think these drug dealers or these drug lords, they're living like real bosses. Now, I'm not saying they don't have a lot of resources, but a lot of people saw him looking dirty, a little bit disheveled, of course, looking like, yo, hey, he's not looking like he's fucking the Migos, right? He looks like he's actually surviving and running around for his life. You got to be thinking like he's really being hunted by the fucking government. Right? So people were making comments like, damn, what's up with these old ass guns? Like these niggas are going gun shopping every day. What up with this fucking faded wife beater? Like these niggas are really in motherfucking Neiman Marcus and Lords and Taylors picking out outfits for the daily. Okay? That's why I know a lot of people, you're not really equipped for the world that these guys live in. Yes, it's good to have a lot of money, but when you're being hunted, you're probably going from place to place to place, and a lot of that money facilitates your freedom, if not your survival. All right, there was 5 people that got killed, probably people that were close to him, or maybe just bodyguards in general, but still, this happens all the time. So it's a different lifestyle that these guys live in. I keep telling everybody who really praise and put these guys up on a pedestal, number one, these guys really only care about themselves. Okay, let's keep that in mind, right? And that's how you probably have to be a drug lord. Okay, secondly, gives no fucks about you giving a fuck about them. So the one-sided adoration stops right there. Thirdly, the movie fantasy, let's make it into a mini-series documentary thing that's probably going to be a very popular after Narcos now. That's not how real life is portrayed, okay? Like they're doing all type of extra shit to make it seem more glamorous and fabulous when in reality a lot of times it wasn't like that. Now for Pablo Escobar, it was in a couple of cases because he really did have like a fucking casino up in the jail with him, right? But a lot of things are overly glamorized, okay? These rappers you see actually looking the part, they're not selling no drugs. Nobody's after them but a motherfucker that's want to snatch their chain. Okay, so let's just keep in perspective what's going on here, right? This guy is living like on the ground. right? He's going from place to place to place. He has a lot of money, but he's not just chilling in a fucking big ass mansion with a million guards around it, and he's rolling up with fucking smoking a fucking Cuban cigar and blowing a line of coke off a fucking stripper's ass. That's not how it works, okay? So get in the comments, what you guys like, definitely subscribe. But I'm very surprised that he actually got caught because he wanted to do interviews. The fuck? Damn, bruh. Listen, man, gangsters supposed to move in silence, right? Now, he's the OG gangster, but damn, I mean, come on, man, you can't be doing interviews with a bunch of, like, fucking Rolling Stones, right? This is like self-snitching. I'm out.